me, it was a bombshell. I couldn't believe what they told me. They told me that I have brain cancer. I mean, it's just, you know, devastating news.
It's difficult to even put your mind around until you have enough time, I guess, to process it.
It's a terrible day, like the day that you find out what it is. Wow, like my life's coming to an end, and as a caregiver, especially when you're so close to that person, like for me, I knew if like my mom were to die, like a piece of me would die as well because we're so close.
I got the call at home actually and was told that there was a mass in the back of my brain, and it's a very scary, scary thing. I didn't even know how to navigate insurance issues and family care and all the things that go into what happens if there's a major medical thing with me. You do feel like you're on an island. I mean, Google only does so much for you when you're trying to find information, and really it's not the best place to go looking for information. When you type in brain tumor, a lot of stuff comes up. It was very, very lonely, very scary.
You get the diagnosis and you don't have time. If somebody says, you know, go chop your arm off, this is what's gonna work, you just do it. A doctor looks at you, you think this is the doctor. The doctor knows everything. No, not necessarily. The doctor doesn't have all the answers. You need to talk to somebody else and a neutral party that's going to send you to the best doctors. They're going to tell you there's these trials.
I think the average person who gets this horrific diagnosis doesn't really know what their options are. And so many people will be treated by a local doctor. Usually the time between the initial diagnosis and the first surgery is 3 days. And the people don't have time to get a second opinion, figure out what their alternatives are, their options are. Well, I think it's critical that every patient becomes aware of the options, and what EndBrainCancer Initiative does is immediately connect the patient with a center of excellence, the drug trials, so that everybody has the best chance possible.
When you're hit with the news you have a brain tumor, and then when you're told it's likely a terminal type of brain cancer, a lot of times you just sort of shut down and you just can't do what you need to do. You're not offered all of the available treatments that are available to people, and that's the big key. People just don't understand or know that there are more treatment options available than what's being presented to them almost 100% of the time. Our Direct Connect program is really what we call our patient support program, and it's actually really, really simple. It's old-fashioned customer service, connecting the brain tumor patient, their family, their caregiver, whomever it is that gets a hold of us, to the top brain tumor neurosurgeon, neuro-oncologist, clinical trials, principal investigators, advanced treatment, and bold and new innovative treatments that are closest to them across the nation.
So I think what the EndBrainCancer Foundation does is excessively important, bringing the information to the patient that yes, there is, you know, we can put you in contact with physicians, with institutions where they do have clinical trial, they do look out of the box.
I shouldn't be having to do all this on my own. I shouldn't be having to try to connect with top brain tumor specialists on my own. And that's what I really love about the EndBrainCancer Initiative, because it's like we will advocate that side for you, so you don't have to worry about that. You can focus on your family member right here, right now.
It's really the outreach of the helping hand to help the patient or their family when they just don't know what to do, you know? And it's just kind of taking that burden off of them. If we can partner with like-minded institutions and hospitals and corporations and pharma, we can work together and the process becomes a little quicker, a little easier, and everybody has the same goal of getting the patient into the treatment sooner. We know how much we fuel research. So why not work together to make this better for everybody?
No one else is doing this, and this is the best chance that we have to give some hope to people in a very difficult situation.
When I hear end brain cancer, what that means is that instead of a person being given a diagnosis of death, it means that a patient has hope, that there's a cure for brain cancer. End brain cancer.
End brain cancer.
End brain cancer.
End brain cancer.